Welcome to day 21 of Daily Valhalla with the 28th, no 29th of December. So as you can see, the 29th, I already played, but my game crashed, so I have to redo everything. Oh well. Or rather, I saved, in between in the break I saved. So, but oh well. Let's just do everything again. It happens. These kinds of things. Wednesday on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000. And Jill is thinking a lot about Kira Miki. Buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, let's get the poster first. She bought what she wanted, she will surely focus at work. So, if you actually spend too much money now, you can get evicted, and this will also trigger, I guess, like a quote-unquote like hidden ending in a way of Jill getting evicted and stuff. I guess you could say bad end in a way. Maybe I will do that also on the 1st or something. First, Ford is talking to us, and he says, you've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous? Probably. He's probably so jealous. Okay, let's read some of the news. Birth rate decreases as the young youth prefers Lilium company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among the glitch city's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Well, it's kind of the same, like it's always been the case, isn't it? Like declining birth rates at least. Anime, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It is expected that the new regulations will soon to be announced to address the situation. Being only with Lilium can be tiring though. I guess so. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so as long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that is about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty faces 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide it for us? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Gods be praised, first silly law I'm all in for. And about the BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they are on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational business in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings, and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make lots of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more. Give me a break. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, Augmented Eye. So I think in Kiramiki's plot is nothing new, but in Danger You. Surviving English City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating threat. Don't trust in the white knights and don't go out after 5 PM unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere, you'll have to line up for flower lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. Have enough as it is. So, coming here was a mistake? Yeah, but why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city. Soon we won't even be able to escape. No. Can I even get some weed in this scrap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you, good dealer. This thread is closed. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into Glitch City. And now you're stuck here. Poor Joe. Wait, where's the Kiramiki poster? I did buy it, didn't I? Is it in here or? Huh? Let me just really quickly. Yeah, I have it. Okay, good. Just to make sure. Okay, then I can go to work. Thursday, December 29th. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designated you, Jillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Joe? If it means not being a delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Well, did you know Jill has a crush? What? Yeah, a client of his. A girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, let's just start the music. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Jill with a crush. Oh, this place is great. Oh, if it isn't... Hey, Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now where did she... Oh, the hellhole, perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual. Right. You remembered me after 2 weeks. Mr. Donovan's usual drink, huh? A big beer, of course. Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they stay to do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I suit no difference in my feet, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye of the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? Well, simply, I'm being clutched by the balls. In an unpleasant way. The Watson Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once, and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the Ackies picked out that week, but if I will step, my ass is on the line. Well, glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that serves as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 smaller bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like hundreds of people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some sort of restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit went deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Oh well, kid, let's start a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Okay, let's get him a moonblast. 6112. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Oh, right. Did you see Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those king class GR models are, personally. And so you followed her. I get to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Well, like I said, don't you have family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So, that Lilum isn't here, huh? I have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I explode. Okay. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Okay. Let's just give him a pile driver. Literally. No, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Here. Alright. Well. Sorry, just one pause real quick. Okay. Just had to make sure I actually recording now, otherwise I had to do it again. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Whew, alright. Thanks for sheltering me. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Something sweet. Okay, let's get a piano woman. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. Okay, I see. Seems like I was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. Figures. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? Yeah, we were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. Nice. He's a stick in the mud. We're planning a stew, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. Okay, I see. You know, I've met 2 friends of yours lately. Huh, really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you, it was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much though. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan invokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. Hey, you just may put up a poster of her, Jill. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. That's so nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Of course I do. Because I freaking bought it. Out of hindsight. Here. Perfect. Hey, you're King Class Gia, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and the DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on the heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT01Ds, but we are a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Okay, I see. Hey, Jill, will you come to my next concert? I heard every ticket was sold out, and never mind how expensive they are. So I guess that's a no, sorry. Well, now you will. Here. Huh? Is this... Yeah, it's a ticket for my Genko concert. Sorry, it's not a better seat, but I only get so many free tickets. No, I mean, this is amazing. I don't know if I can accept it though. You will. It even has a backstage pass so we can talk afterwards and you'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know, I like you. You are attentive and hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Well, thanks. God, it feels so weird to get gifts. And from a celebrity, no less. Don't think too much about it, you deserve it. Although, I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. I usually get quite a few from fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I've thought of a way of not feeling so bad about it. How do you do it? Just give it my all on stage. They gave those gifts to me after watching me perform. It's only natural for me to do my best and give it all, or give it my all as a way to repay them. So I should give it my all mixing drinks then? Of course. Okay, I see. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first. Alright. A sparkle star from Miss Idol. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and maybe 1 Karmatrine. Not too much. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, Jill's back. I'll take my break. Alright. Okay. Then, yeah, I don't have to save you again. I did save because there is, again, something special coming up regarding a secret client. Excuse me. So I just wanted to make sure that I get the client, but we'll see. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Jill, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets? Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Alright. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. Okay, Bleeding Jane for Stella. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and all blended. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? No, I came by myself actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting though. When I first saw you, I doubted you were ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Jill is the one you can know that too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you have any cleaning stuff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today though. I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? A gold rush? Yeah, everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I've heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubt, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... oh, sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So, between the suits became glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits to take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many. So I'd say yes. Well, I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks, so I can see how. This one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? Yeah, the guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. And what? They looked really gaudy. Probably a anime reference or something. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS still intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You sure know a lot about this stuff. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. But that should sound familiar to you, doesn't it? True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws don't allow that kind of technology near civilians. Well, I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? Well, people love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they are far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placements. If you so much as hold a bottle in the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you will be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with the theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chooses. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So, what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, Henry. Can I get a Bantini here, please? Okay. Swiftly changing the topic here. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the next Kiramiki Enko concert. Nice. Oh right, as it turns out she was just here. Again? Oh, sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her again. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I know, she even got me a ticket for the concert. What? I had to twist some arms to get tickets for the Anchor concert. And not only did you get them for free, the idol herself gave them to you? Man, do you have any idea how jealous I am right now? That would be interesting. You're gonna enjoy the hell out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of her, but I've seen every other concert of hers on video. They all have such a magical aura to them. Everyone says they have to be seen to be believed. You really like her music, huh? Well, it makes me happy. What can I say? I love listening to it when I'm feeling down. Hell, it even helped me when I was worried sick about Say at the bank. It made me forget all my worries, even if for a while. I see. Say, Jill, you wanna come to the concert with us? Us? I invited Say because I managed to get 2 tickets. You wanna come with us both? Yeah, I'd love to. I didn't want to go myself, but are you okay with that? I don't want to be a burden. Of course, the more the merrier. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about that stuff. So sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. Okay, I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line of Say and her wounds. Although she'd probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. So apparently if you surf her, again this a flaming Y, no, maybe not even surfing, just preparing it and then resetting it and doing another drink, you will get another secret client. So I guess we try that. 1, 2, 3, 5. This is the secret drink. So now I just made it, and now I reset it and just make a normal classic drink. For example, beer, I think. Yeah, it's classic, so I make this 2, 1, 2, 1, and 4. Mix that and serve it, and I guess we'll see. Here, thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they gleefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that does sound nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job, I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. That actually would come in handy actually. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. And what would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. Wait, it isn't? The Batsukovs have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization, and no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside of those units, the suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal? Yeah, the irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And the city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. It worked. Nice. Excuse me. Is this the Red Shiba Bar? Hello? Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, but we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's try the Sugar Rush. Certainly. She looks pretty cool. 1, 2... some Gamatron. Here. Thanks. You don't like you're from around here, miss? Call me Jess. I'm from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the Mega Christmas I hear so much about. I've always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like Neo Tijuana or Tijuana? Or is it more like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid? Really? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it most likely came from here. That's true and all, but only if you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances, but many of them are gated behind giant walls of cash, like genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that bad? And let's say I wanted the treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hair, I needed to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. Weird. I mean, nowadays, genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else. Yeah, I understand. I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devaluated our currency is. Or maybe it's both those things and then some. I see. Oh, but look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else? Let's try the Brentini. Sure. Good choice, Jess. Good choice. If I knew I would serve this drink 2 times today, maybe I should have saved it then. Here. Thanks. It's interesting though, hybrids are well received around here. It might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher classes establishing beauty standards or something. That will make me a more likely target for mugging then. Yeah, everyone is a likely target for mugging. You just stick out a bit more than the rest. You'd do well to remain vigilant anyways. Thanks for the advice. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Go ahead, no problem. Are cat boomers hybrids? Nah, I don't think so. While there's genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effect of a treatment, if you will. Really? Because there seem to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition and the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales and skin, but your skin is a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's a law, laws can be wrong too. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry about asking so many things. I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Oh, right, could you give me direction to the Artemis Wilmore? Sure, let me grab your piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right, and when you see a frat house, here you are. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Please come again. All done? I am. What about you, Joe? For some reason, the idle girl left him like that, it seems. You think? Might have been a while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... that I am, yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... no, seriously, 8th grade what? She's just insulting Jill's hair. What the fuck? But you don't go out calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not at all fake. Huh, didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for any bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Jill's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy. Fuckboy! Why did she just... Why did she just break his back? 8th grade what? Okay. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you had fun. I think this is all the secret clients, so that's nice. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, please come back tomorrow or check out the other videos. And also I'll be mixing a new drink today, which is probably the Sparkle Star or whatever it's called. Yeah, Sparkle Star. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out too. But anyways, I hope you have a great evening and see you tomorrow and take care.